What is up, guys, and welcome to the first video on the Charlie TCG channel, and we're going to be doing a tier list of every single Scarlet Violet set. Scarlet Violet era is officially over and we're on to Mega Evolutions, so we're going to get straight into this tier list. And if you look here, we have a nice tier list set up. We got all the sets in here in order. Scarlet Violet Base, the first set, came out March 31st, 2023, and then the rest of these sets come out about three months after is usually how Pokemon works. So we're gonna get straight into our first set. So Scarlet Violet Base, I'm currently trying to do the master set of it, and I'm not very far in, but I think the set is pretty good, especially for a base set. I think it's way better than Sun and Moon Base and Sword and Shield Base was. So I don't think it's a great set either. I think there's a lot better in the Scarlet Violet, so I think we're gonna go ahead and put that in B for now. And now we are on to Paldea Evolved. This set obviously has the Shinji Kanja Magikarp, which is crazy in price right now. The rest of the set is okay. I think the Magikarp really carries it, to be honest with you. So for that reason, I'm going to put it in B. I don't think it's any higher than that, to be honest. Obsidian Flames, now. This set, all of a sudden, has been exploding in price. I think it's unwarranted. I think the set is pretty bad, honestly. I think the Charizard's not that good. The Clef is cool, but other than that, I don't see the appeal of the set, and I feel like it's being pumped like everything right now. But I don't think it deserves it. But so I'm going to put it in C. I think that's fair for it. I don't think it's the worst set of all time, but it's definitely not my favorite of the Scarlet and Violet. Now, 151, I am a Gen 1 Glazer. I grew up with Gen 1. I played all the games. I watched the anime, Pokemon Indigo League, so I may have a little bit of bias here, and we're going to go ahead and slap that in S tier. It's just too good. It's got all the original Pokemon. You can't say no to that. And I gotta put it there. Now, Paradox Rift. This one, I just pulled the Groudon also, and it's at grading right now. And this might be also a little bit of bias because I have opened the set a lot, and I think it is pretty underrated, to be honest. So we're gonna go ahead and put that. I want to put it in A. We're gonna go top of B. I like it better than both these. Maybe not. No, top B. You guys aren't going to like that, but I'm going to do that. Okay, we're into Paldean Fates now. This has all the baby shinies, the Bubble Mew, the Charizard, the Gardevoir. They're all going absolutely nuts right now. And I like this set. I haven't opened that much. I pulled the Clive SIR from it, which I think is pretty cool. Actually, let me find that one.
One eternity later.
This card is the only SIR I've pulled from Paldean Fates. I haven't opened up many packs of that just because it's been kind of hard to find. But I really like this set. And I know it's got a ton of hype right now. I think it's worth it. I think this is an A tier set. The shinies are just really cool. Everybody's going to like a shiny. A Mew and a Bubble. It's self-explanatory, really. And we're into Temporal Forces, or Temporal Forces, whatever you call it. This set I don't like at all. Like, I think it might be one of the worst of Scarlet and Violet. The Raging Bolt is a cool SIR. Other than that, I think the set is just terrible. I don't think there's any real high points of it. So we're gonna slap that right in D where it belongs. So this is the tier list is shaping up nicely. I think it's pretty decent. The Paradox Rift might not be in a great spot, but we're into Twilight Masquerade now. Hopefully you guys will like this one, because I sure like this set. The Greninja is pretty cool. The Blood Moon Ursaluna also I do like in this set. I haven't really pulled anything good from it, and it is pretty cheap, so I think I'd slap that in B as well. It seems like I'm putting a lot in B, but I think there are a lot of mid sets in Scarlet and Violet, but there are a lot of good ones. Now we are on to Shrouded Fable. I have not really had much experience with this set. I didn't open really any packs at all. I probably opened less than 10 packs of it. And I think the Persian is the main chase, but other than that, I'm not too fond of any of the other cards. So I'm gonna put that in C as well. I don't really like that set. I think it's pretty small as well. So that, I think, is a good spot to put it. We're down to the final 6 sets, and we got a pretty bottom heavy tier list as of now, but we're into Stellar Crown now, so let's see what we want to do with this. Stellar Crown obviously has that beautiful Squirtle IR, the beautiful Bulbasaur IR, super cool cards, so that does definitely give it some points. Some of the SIRs I'd say are lacking a little bit, so I think that's gonna drop it down to a B. I don't think it's any lower than that. I think it's a pretty middle ground set. So I think that's a good spot for it. Now we're into Surging Sparks. The one thing about this set I do not like is the pull rates. I have opened quite a few packs of Surging Sparks, and I have pulled nothing notable. I think I pulled a Skarmory IR, but other than that, nothing really too good. Set list of this is absolutely insane. You got the Latios and Latios IRs and SIR, and then you also have the Milotic, which I think is super cool SIR. You got the Pikachu, obviously, lots of other good illustration rares, so I think this set really hits all the bases, but pull rates are tough, so I think it goes top of A. I think top of A is very good for that. Now we are into Prismatic. This is going to be my controversial take. I hate this set with a passion. It's so depressing to open. There's no illustration rares, which means you got to pull an SIR or you get in a Pokeball, which I think the Pokeballs in this are pretty boring. Unless you pull a good Evolution Master Ball, you're not really, I don't think they're that cool. So I'm going to put that into C tier. I think this is a C tier set. I think the only thing good about this is the evolutions and the potential for God packs. Other than that, I hate this set, and I would not buy it, honestly. I'd pick off a lot of other sets if it's on the shelf over Prismatic, just because it feels like you're never going to get anything. So we're down to the final 4, and we're on to the most newest sets. We got Journey Together, Destined Rivals, and Black Bolt and White Flare left. Journey Together is one set I have master setted. It's one of the first sets I got back into Pokemon 2, so it does have a special place in my heart, and I think the arts in this set are super cool. I think the trainers are really cool. I know they're very popular in Japan to have trainer cards. They're a lot more popular than in North America, where trainer cards or trainers within cards, they're just not that sought after, unless you're going for the Gooner cards. But I think Journey Together, it is very biased, but I'm putting in an A. I loved opening this set. I really enjoyed everything that came along with the master set, and I think the set is really nice, and it was kind of small, so it was easier to master set, which was nice. So that's what I think. Now we're into Destined Rivals. I'm also almost done the master set, about 87% of the way done. Missing a lot of the big cards though, unfortunately. So we are going to put this one, I think, in A as well. The Nostalgia Blinded pick as well, just because Team Rocket is really, really cool, I think, and big part of Indigo League, which I watched a ton of. And so I think A is appropriate for that. And now we're on to the final 2 sets. We got Black Bolt and White Flare. They're technically a dual set, but I am going to rank them separately just for a little ease. And I like Black Bolt more than White Flare. I like Zekrom more than Reshiram, so that is definitely comes into play. And I like the black monochrome better than the white monochrome for sure. I think it's cleaner. And also the Zekrom SIR is one of my chases, so of course. And then you got the Seismitoad also, which is another big boost for Black Bolt. So I would put Black Bolt in A, because of all the cool illustration rares, and then Zekrom being cooler than Reshiram in my opinion. And then I would put White Flare into B. I think that is my tier list of Scarlet and Violet. So we finished off with one S tier in 151. Nostalgia blinded for sure, but that's just what I think. Surging Sparks it's close. It's close to S. If pull rates were better, it'd be right up there. But I haven't pulled anything from it, so it's a little depressing. Paldean Fates in A as well, with all the beautiful shinies and the Bubble Mew. Journey Together, which is fully biased, I will accept that. And then we got Destined Rivals and Black Bolt. In B tier, we got Paradox Rift, Scarlet and Violet Base, Paldea Vault, Twilight Masquerade, Stellar Crown, and White Flare. C tier, we got Prismatic Evolutions, a little controversial, and Obsidian Flames and Shrouded Fable. And in the lone D tier slot, we got Temporal Forces, down where it belongs. So that's the final tier list. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.